Happy Tiny Tuesday, lovely people. Today it's gonna be another of the goofy paintings, just like Monday, and I can promise you there's gonna be something goofy coming up on Friday as well. So I did start out with gluing my Tiny Tuesday cardboard piece to a piece of mixed media paper, and I did choose the smooth side to paint on. So the part you see here where I cut away the excess is actually the rough side. Once I had that done, I did stamp that tiny little owl with black permanent ink onto my piece of cardstock here, and I'm gonna create a scene around it once I move my head out of the camera frame. I'm sorry, I had to look straight down, so my big old head was in the way. So I did wait a minute there to let the ink dry. And while I did that, I was, putting away the stamps and stuff, and then I did go around my piece and added my scene. So there's this university head, or you know it from doctors, from universities, from colleges all around the world. You know these kinds of academic hats. The owl has one of those, and it's gonna sit on a scroll. Because, it just probably graduated, or so at least I think it did. And then I added a few twigs and branches that will be a tree, or parts of the tree. And then once I had that done, I waited a second for the ink to dry. I did giggle a lot while I waited because I just find that scene hilarious. I'm sorry about that. I can amuse myself. And then I did choose a very dark, lovely blue from the Inktense pencils because it's Inktober. I gotta paint with ink, or more ink, even more ink, and I chose a color, put down some pigment, liquefied it to have a lovely sky looking backdrop. For one with the blue, I'm gonna add a bit of black later to have a bit of a shadow going on and not have the background look too flat. But I moved on to the tree and the scrolls, so I'm having a bit of a yellowish sand color, kind of a thing for the scroll, and different kinds of brown, a reddish brown and a cool brown, so a sepia tone, more of a sepia tone for the tree. Again, giving it a layer of pigment, liquefying the whole thing, drying it off, going over it again with more pigment, and just giving the whole thing depth. For the owl, I did decide on a bit of a yellowish green just to have a bit of contrast, but still have the yellow of the scroll be a bit more prominent than maybe the green. And it will work a bit better once I have the beak colored in with a lovely yellow, and have added some black outlines and the tassel in golden gel pen and a bit of a white gel pen just to set things apart on that hat. Just have a bit of detail worked in. But that's pretty much my tiny painting for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you don't know why I thought an owl would be an academic bird, let's just say what the name of the owl is. It's Doctor Who. Just saying. So, have fun everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching along. If you want to see close-up photos, the material list, or a bit more of the inspiration for this little painting here, check out my blog post on Friday this week. There's lots of detail for all the artwork that I published this week. I thank you very much for watching. Have fun, have a lovely day. I'm gonna see you tomorrow with Tina on the Draw for Initiative show, where we paint lots and lots of board games. Have fun, folks. I will see you then. Bye-bye.